And Soxa continues to soak up so much XP in this mid lane as well.
Yeah, this is how Cosmic's Invoker plays. The hero doesn't want to just stand in the mid lane and farm, similar to what the Puck is doing here for the most part. I will say though, 9 has been very active. You don't necessarily see 4 kills in 7 minutes.
Yeah, true.
But for him to rotate more than a Puck is actually very unsurprising. But it's very important that he has this much success so that he can keep up with Puck's net worth through kill gold, as Puck is now 15 CS ahead.
Right, and how much of that activity do you think comes from the fact that Soxa did get this creep? Because he's literally been sitting in the mid lane, just mana burning constantly, as you can see the Invoker heat map here. Tornado, BZM, still out of mana because Soxa still exists in the game. Cold Snap is there with the Urn Charge as well.
Actually
Soxa, Infernal Blade with the Scorched Earth is going to be enough. Fairy Fire won't be there. 9, another kill to his name. I feel like Soxa is just actually dominating in the mid lane with the mana burn.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, bottom, another Blade Fury coming out onto Amar, snaking. Gets off that Sinister Gaze, but there's a shackle from Seb. So much damage coming to the power shot as well. Skeeter gets off the healing ward, gets off the Omni Stash at the last second, gets the kill onto Amar, and now Soxa continuing the pressure onto Seb. Nice body blocks with the Frost Blast to come. Skeeter, oh, he goes down to Seb! The power shot again for him. He might get chased down, but no, the Scorched Earth won't be in range. A nice shackle shot as BZM with the first coil, turnaround kills for OG. Very greedy from Skeeter there.
Yeah, I mean, he knows Windrun is on cooldown, and they do need that extra damage from Jugger to find the kill, but I don't think he was expecting Seb to just do a point-blank power shot to the right, clipping him and getting him on the last attack he could connect. You're going to see a replay of this whole play here, so this is looking really good. Love the way Skeeter played this, holding his Omni Slash this long, just having that patience to make sure he gets away from the creep wave, and he has an escape path as well here, jumping over to the right. And this is where you see, so 5 seconds cooldown still on that wind run, but yeah, Skitter just gets caught off guard, and this is huge for Seb. Then he gets the shackle on 20 health. Gets a bonus kill now for BZM on his first rotation.
All right, do you agree with, I was saying this on the panel, the OG podcast, that it feels like Seb's farewell party. This feels like his coming back party to me. I don't know about you. He's playing out of his mind right now, as OG are holding the 1K lead right now against a Doombringer. Yep. As the smoke will pop.
Yuragi. Nice
Yuragi jumps out of the Tornado. Deafening Blast will connect onto Taiga. I'm not sure if Tundra want to continue here. In fact, OG looking to aggress instead. Boundless Strike onto 2. Pinecone's helping out as well. As you can see, the Familiars doing some damage to Taiga, but BZM just a little bit late to the party, as 4 members of OG won't be able to turn this around. Meanwhile, Skeeter getting chased by Amar. Has to use his Blade Fury, but so much damage done with that Static Link and Eye of the Storm combo.
Yeah.
Pretty annoying for Juggernaut to go against this, considering you can't. I mean, that's one of the big benefits of Jug, is you can dispel most things with Blade Fury. Well, not Static Link.
I'm sorry, I'm having a love for this. Skitter is trying to see us with minus 30 damage. Oh, he just keeps trying. He's like, I'm getting this one, I'll time it perfectly.
It's good practice, either way.
Yeah, well, he's staying on his toes, and he would have got all the CS if he had damage, but...
Yep, Seb breaking a smoke. Not able to get off the shackle, though. As Soxa still... I mean, I talked about how impactful he was in the mid lane, but look at his farm on a Doom.
Amar's in big trouble.
Yeah, got the Static Link to start for Skeeter, trying to get out of range. Infernal Blade is there with the mana burn as well. Soxa and company look to be cleaning up Amar relatively easily. Wukong's command does come out from Yuragi, so at the very least they get a support kill. We'll see if they turn this into more.
Biggest winner in all of this is probably 33 in the off lane, just getting some space. Like we covered, he had a rough start, he needs some time to recover. And he's just getting to sit here, and now he has the drum completed, so we'll get that value item. The Orchid is probably not going to be bought at all at this point. I think it's fair to say, or safe to say, that he will get something else. Maybe Wraith Pact is a potential angle here.
Isn't it always Wraith Pact? Is there any question? Honestly?
Well, yeah, I think if he had an awesome start, he would not have gone this build. I'm pretty convinced. Okay. Even though, I mean, it is very good for their lineup, so maybe he still would have opted for the drum, but yeah. It's good for his team. It's going to bring Jugger into the fight easier. It's going to bring Doom into the fight, and they're just going to be able to put Frost Shield on them, run them in, do some AoE damage, enabling Soul Assumption. Activating Cold Snap is really easy for Doom. He has so many damage over time abilities with Scorched Earth as well as Infernal Blade to just keep chain stunning the single target that they're on.
Mar cleaning up some creeps here.
Mar's 0-4. I think this should be mentioned. This is not a familiar situation for him this playoff. So Amar actually playing a game kind of from behind. He's the lowest net worth core of the game currently.
Yeah, that is not something we ever... I mean, like I was saying earlier, those Sox, do you think that farm is going to come back to bite them at all? As Tundra getting gone on a bit. Static Link applied to 33. Coil is there as well. Easy burst onto 33. Snaking. Oh, a nice shackle from Seb comes out again. Second kill for OG. They eat up that EMP. We can see the Pig Pole Blade Fury combo. Something to truly fear. A spinning pig will be enough for him to get away. But 2 kills for OG. And they're pressuring that bottom tower as well.
Unfortunately for Tundra, they kind of countered each other's plays. 9 got a really good tornado, but the chain frosted at the same time, and it didn't bounce to a new target afterwards. So perhaps there was a turn-on potential there from Tundra. And Snaking has to throw out the chain frost there. He was about to die, so it's kind of all in. All right, immediate response. Tundra not going to take any breaks, just straight into mid. There's no coil, and there's no Razor ult.
Yeah, and they popped a drum charge already. And the tier 1 tower is what they have their sights on, but you can see no creep wave quite yet. Seb and BZM are here. Tornado EMP will clip Seb. And the Cold Snap as well, but Amar has come with the Plasma Field. There's 4 members of Tundra here. The Healing Ward will be expended. They want to reset and re-engage.
Plasma Field plus Power Shot, both level 4. When they connect on one hero on max range, it's quite nasty. Even a Visage with Gravekeeper's Cloak is taking significant damage.
I feel like it's really hard for Tundra to start fights without this Blink Dagger on Sox DS, so he is just farming away in the jungle right now.
This could be
about 700 away.
Very, very dangerous.
Yeah, a bunch of TPs coming. Wukong's command. Balance Strike misses, but the Blade Fury is there. You can see the coil was used for Soxa. Still going to be a kill going the way of OG, but maybe could have been better.
Man, that was a swing and a miss. At the very least, they do find the Doom, so consolation prize for Yuragi.
As Amar holding his ground in the mid lane. You can see because of the rough start he had, I did see the Gloves of Haste, so I was wondering if he was going to go Midas, and he did. So we'll see if he can catch up at all. Knowing that, of course, you're going against a Doom, and you're going against another Midas for the Invoker.
It's like, that's just so Amar, isn't it?
It feels like a pub mentality, right?
It's just, how can I get back to top net worth? What is the... I'll do anything for gold.
Yeah. I mean, greed has certainly worked for them in this tournament.
This is a case in point. We had this interview with Seb the other day where he was like, oh, hang on.
Soxa might be dead. Echo Server being shown by Yuragi. Down he goes. Still no Blink Dagger, but Tornado will clip Yuragi. This would be a high-value kill for Tundra. Frost Blast as well. 9 is Alacrity. 33 is in the area as well, but look at the Chaos Meter completely off into the trees. Yuragi goes. He might just be fine. They're going to spot him. In fact, he's going to jump back onto the trees. Gets off the Balance Strike onto 2. They find 2 in turn. OG turning around a fight that should not have gone their way. That was sick play. Man, Yuragi is playing so risky on these trees, but it worked out.
Just very nice weaving in and out with that Monkey King. Huge. Oh.
Yep, Coil. Skeeter, this is going to hold him in place for a bit as Taiga comes to play as well. Viper Strike is there into the Illusory Orb. Will he tick away? Healing Ward continuing to heal, but the Balance Strike from Yuragi. He seems to be everywhere, and OG starting to take full control of this game.
Yeah, this is a pretty massive lead. 5,000 gold up, minute 16. The enemy team has a position for Doom, who has the same net worth as Windranger, so Soxa has been dominating on this hero in general this tournament, but this is probably the roughest start he's had.
Yeah.
And that's a very, very good look for OG if they can take a victory against arguably Tundra's best strategy in game number 1.
Sinister Gaze in combination. Okay, Seb is just donezo. Top lane though, Soxa does get out this time, and that's very important because he's only 100 gold off that Blink Dagger. Obviously a lot later than he would have wanted it, but the tier 1 tower going the way of Tundra, trying to find some momentum to get back into this game. You can see 33 working on an Aghanim Scepter, so you get that.
So he will go Ags. Okay.
Yeah, the invis and the high ground stuff, and I don't even know what the skill is called, but we'll find out eventually.
I actually forgot to.
Yeah, you're just gonna look it up. It looks
Silent as the Grave. I was like, it's called Silent something.
Silent as the Grave.
It is a pretty nice name, actually.
Or I was gonna say the opposite. It's too long to say. What are you gonna say? He's silent as the graved into the fight. It sounds just awful. Seb having himself another terrific game on this position 5 Wind Ranger, which,
Yeah.
who else plays Windrunner in this capacity as a position 5? I feel like it's so rare.
Not many.
And he's just showing it up on the major, and nobody else is trying to copycat him. It's too late to learn him, apparently, right?
I mean, Step was having a good time there mid, getting a couple of creeps, but then Amar was like, that's gold. So I'm just driving by, bro. I'll just take a couple and leave.
Yep, easy.
Like Step said in the interview, oh, hang on, he's going to get doomed mid. He is more than likely dead, unless Uragi.
Uragi with the Wukong's command, Boundless Strike, turning this around onto Soxa. It looks like Seb should be fine. Soxa, pig pull. It's going to get slowed a bit by Taiga. Eventually, they will find it as a coil onto 2. They're both going to break it, and Amar coming in. OG taking full control of this game. 3 dead. Barely any damage done by Tundra, and they're going to take a tier 1 tower as well.
I really thought they were going to be able to connect on that Doom in time onto the Wind Ranger, but no way. They don't have the right Doom creep for this. Having the Mana Burn now is not that good. He wants to either have the Purge or the War Stomp, so that they can actually kill the guy he catches with Doom. Seb just takes a few steps back, the reinforcements arrive, and it's no problem whatsoever.
Amar is second in net worth.
he's climbing.
I don't understand. This is so bad for pubs across the world. You're losing your lane, you buy a might, usually you just lose then. And Amar showing again that he's just on another level, it seems.
This is what Seb meant when he was like, they are the direct opposites in the game. I think Seb, if he played offlane Razor, would not have bought Midas in this game.
Wow, shocking.
He would have taken another angle, like, how can I enable my teammates? Amar's like, how can I enable myself?
Yeah.
And, well, he's finding a way. The BKB is almost out now, so has fully recovered, more than fully, actually. Man, I'm still just surprised how Uragi is this far ahead. I know he has 8 kills, but his net worth is insane. He must have got some good kill streaks. You see the problem here. They get the Doom out in the Mana Burn. Seb is like, okay, I'll just walk away, I guess.
Yeah, no lockdown. And we talked about the lack of this initiation. So much pressure on Soxa. But like you said, without that War Stomp, it's just very little Doom can actually do.
They do have the Invoker Orchid now, so 9 is able to find more reliable initiation until BKBs come out. Right? Seb learned from Moon Meander, pounding there on his hand. Very good.
EU match.
Not sure what he counted to. I don't know how he...
That looked like horns to me. It was the...
Maybe it was a gang sign.
Yeah, that sounds like Seb. 6K lead for OG. And yet to have a Roche attempt this game. Not the best Roche teams, but certainly once you get to a certain point, it'll be relatively easy. Is BKB now online for the Monkey King? Taiga and Amar. So there's the axe. Silent as the night on 33.
As the grave.
Damn it! That's why it's unacceptable naming conventions here. I'll just call it Silent.
He uses the silent.
Yeah, as long as there's no silencer in the
game. Yeah, I was just going to say that.
We got some issues here for 9. Boundless Strike from Uragi. He's going to pop the Wukong's command as well. There is a Frost Shield, but not enough damage mitigation this time around. And OG seemingly just getting whatever the hell they want. I mean, at what point do they feel comfortable going for Roche? Okay, they're going for Roshan.
Now is that point.
Yes. So getting a high value kill on the Tundra mid laner. So first Age is likely to go to OG unless Tundra can get some sort of a crazy steal. But as we can see on the minimap, they are scanning it, but it's likely to be too late. As a Crimson Guard picked up by Taiga. Pretty cool against Visage.
Yeah. Can of course be countered by Invoker and by Doom. So
True.
It's not a guaranteed protection, but it will be offering at least some protection for the right heroes if used correctly.
Panic.
And it is going to offer some nice protection against the Visage Ags, right? Because a lot of the time, Visage will try to find an angle and attack on its own to begin with. And if you Crimson up the target that Visage flanks on...
He's silented. 33.
Okay.
In the trees.
Silent as the Night Grave.
BZM. Well, they will spot him. That's going to be a tough kill for the solo 33. And instead, BZM actually going to come back to play. Not sure if he actually wants to go for this. Has the Witchblade, of course, just going for the familiars. Not able to take him out quite yet.
Sucks again.
Yeah, they find him. There's the shackle set up by the Boundless Strike. Another kill for OG. They're running away with this game.
Oh,
And
Nine
there's
dusted.
the Gale Force. 9 going to be spotted. Deafening Blast comes out, but 9 is completely surrounded. Gets off the Chaos Meteor, but it's not going to matter at all. Shackle again from Seb. Double kill for Uragi. As we the tier 2 tower now. It's going to be damaged at the very least. Frost Shield applied, but still with the Aegis advantage on to OG. Not showing any signs of slowing down.
33 is trying to find a solo kill here on BZM. He used the orb, but max level phase shift into Blink, no problem.
Yep, down goes the tier 2. And OG.
Tundra are a little bit lost right now. Like, it's hard for them to find the openings that their lineup is meant to. They really want this Visage to be able to find solo picks, but Puck is unkillable because he doesn't have the Orchid. It's hard for him to kill the Monkey King for obvious, you know, he's just super farmed. He can't really kill the Viper because of the Crimson Guard. Windranger has Windrun. You know, like, what target do you actually have as this Visage Ags carrier? It's kind of tough. And they're splitting up the map. They're trying to find farm and play efficiently, but effectively, OG are like blocking off 60% of the map with their aggressive vision, and they're just running at them. And every time they find a Doom or they find a Lich out in the jungle, they just kill them quickly. And it's hard for Tundra to fight back.
And
Especially
OG.
in Aegis, there's just no way.
Yeah, for sure. I actually want to talk about Skeeter's build, the Battle Fury. I don't see that much Juggernaut these days, but obviously Battle Fury and Maelstrom are kind of the choices, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Battle Fury may be a little too greedy when you have a Doom and a Midas on your mid invoker?
I don't think it is theoretically. I just think this game went wrong a couple of times. They got outplayed and lost some fights. If things went according to plan, I think this Battle Fury would have paid off really well for him. So that's just how it is sometimes, right? Like oh, hang on.
Yeah,
Okay.
Taiga being spotted out. There's the Blade Fury from Skeeter. Wukong's Commando, Uragi, OG are here in numbers. 33 is super dead. Gets Gale Force back into the Wukong's command. So again, looks like BZM actually dropped to Snaking though.
Got doomed.
So that's a 1-for-1 that Tundra will take every time, but can they get out with their lives? Another shackle from Seb. Uragi on the trees, Boundless Strike ready to go, and a couple more right clicks will do it. Soxa able to get out. Skeeter, he's in the trees,
Oh,
he's
no.
gonna be spotted, and Skeeter looks to be falling as well. Gets off the Blade Fury, but the static link is there. And the chase easily by OG. 3-for-1, OG favored again.
Yeah, his TP gets late, gets ready 5 seconds too late, so he actually couldn't make it out there, just hiding in the trees, hoping that they don't look for him, but they did. Uragi covering every angle as Monkey King. And I think if not for him, they actually would have got out. I don't think the other heroes were likely to go check there or be successful if they tried. But Monkey with that flying vision.
Oh boy,
Easy.
Soxa has just been food for OG this game. Another Boundless Strike, another Shackle Shot. You've seen this before because OG has done it repeatedly this game to help build this 10K net worth lead.
Oh, they just up 33 as well.
Yep, he's going to be Viper struck onto the high ground with the silent as the whatever the hell that skill is called. Doesn't matter. Double kill for Uragi. Again, all over the map as they find a familiar in addition. And now they can try to go poke the high ground with this Aegis for another 40 seconds.
How do Tundra defend this? They have Frost Shield from Snaking. He's going to TP back now, just
Yeah.
not ready.
Oh, BKB Amar. All right. That is the ultimate aggressive play right there by Amar. The taunting is real. They get the tier 3 tower. We'll see if OG want to reset it all, knowing that this Aegis is going to be consumed in 20 seconds. So Uragi, that gets the Boundless Strike. There's the Gale Force as well. Skeeter getting extremely low. Able to Blade Fury out, though. And he'll have to try and reset. Has that healing ward going out as the Chain Frost only bounces once. As Uragi likely will reset to get this Aegis refresh going. Nice shackle again from Seb. Seems to have a 100% shackle rate this game, it feels like. Uragi back to full mana and HP.
I saw him miss one.
That's true. I actually, when I said that, I remembered. I was hoping you wouldn't remember, but you're just a robot, so I guess I should know better next time. TP in now from Uragi onto the enemy outpost, which is now theirs. 33, spotted out again. Okay. That was the gem spotting out the ward as well. The Shackle, Viper Strike, Gale Force combination. 33 is just perma-stunned here. Nice Omni Slash though, so Taiga will be the trade. Tundra getting something out of this, but they lose Soxa. Another shackle by Seb. Meteor coming out, Skeeter with the TP, but the right-click damage is way too much to handle as OG looking to take game one in extremely convincing fashion. They'll find the Invoker as well. Double kill for Amar. And OG looking to finish off that mid-rack, but GG is called, and OG completely shellacked Tundra in game number one.